We'll just keep it down here.
All right. Welcome back. For us, this is the second episode of the day. For you guys, it's a whole new upload. Welcome. We just finished watching episode 28 of Pokemon Horizons. It's a little bit of a more interesting one, but first, obviously, gotta get through this. Water energy. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Satotl.
Cool.
Yeah, Satotl. Varoom.
Vroom, vroom.
Magikarp. Magnemite. Espathra. Arvin. Cacturn. I don't think I have this card yet. Cacturn. Oh, that's
Maybe
great.
not. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna go right past that.
Yeah.
This is Scatterbug. There was no way I was remembering that. And
Oh, Koraidon.
we got base Koraidon. I don't think I have base Koraidon yet. Nice.
I've gotten that one before. All right.
That's good.
Let's see what we got down here. We got ourselves a Steel Energy. We have ourselves a Tink-a-Tink. Not very happy. Crying. Got Mankey with Low Kick and Hang Down. Sure. Delibird. That's more than one card. The Super Rod.
A Super Rod.
Okay.
Okay.
The Super Rod. Another Vespiquen. Pulled that in the last episode. We have an Ice Cube.
Okay.
We have Iono, whatever you pronounce it.
Uh-huh.
The first reverse is a Rookidee. Then we have a Pupitar.
All right.
And then we're ending with, oh, it's a Squawkabilly.
All right. Let's get that one a little close. Yeah. Squawker.
Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, Squawkabilly. Oh, that looks nice.
That's not too bad. I hate this Pokemon, but I can't be too mad.
Right.
I think that's a dupe, though. I think I have that one already. But you can't be too mad.
Right. All right. So, do you remember the Dodobo's name? The thief?
Oh, Lord. No.
All right. Hold on.
He's irrelevant.
Let me take a quick look here.
Okay.
All right. So, Lico's grandmother, Diane, tells them to go meet this guy, Tepen, who was an old adventuring buddy of hers, except when we first meet, he kind of tells lies, so they can't really necessarily trust him. And this entire episode is him stealing one of Roy's ancient Pokeballs. I think it was maybe the empty one that Rayquaza was in, because I think Lico has the other two.
Yeah.
And the whole episode is just them chasing and hunting him down. But the thing that is important, and the reason why we are recording this now instead of waiting for another episode, firstly, the next episode is going to be even crazier. But it turns out that he was an old adventuring buddy of hers. And even though he's been wasting his time away being a thief and making his Pokemon do very despicable things, by the end of the episode, he gets confronted and he realizes the error of his ways. And he says basically that he's going to go out, start over, and become a true adventurer again. So, Dan, what was your favorite part of this episode?
My favorite part of the episode was him. I was gonna make fun of them for like looking in there. So, oh, that's a Pokeball. And
Yeah,
like, wait, it
it's a fungus. Yeah, yeah.
It's a fungus. It was a pretty decent episode. It wasn't too crazy. I like the end when Nico's grandmother really shows him the error of his ways.
She was gonna sick Arcanine on him.
Yeah, and I did love the way that, like I said, this series has come up with really new ways to battle all the time.
Oh yeah, true.
And I really like the way the Bronzong engulfed Fuecoco, and then Honedge bonked the side of it, and the vibrations confused him and knocked him out.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
That was sick. And I'm gonna pull out the old, not tinfoil hat, but I have a thing. Since he said he wants to go back to adventuring and going to exploring in ruins and stuff,
yeah,
I think he might come across some Hisuian ruins in the future, and that's where they can run into our buddy Cleavor. Maybe that's just a random thought I had. Who knows when they're going to run into that? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, the next episode looks pretty interesting, but it was a solid episode all around.
It was a solid episode all around. Yeah, my thing is, I think that you're right. Like, there's no way that they're introducing these new characters because there's one next episode too. Hopefully, they are recurring characters. We don't have that many of them in Pokemon Horizons. Diana was kind of that. Lico's family was kind of that. And also, you got the gym leaders, which could always come back later. But we don't really have a recurring cast. We just have like the main cast and then the main antagonists, and then everyone else is just in for a couple episodes at a time. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing Tenpen again. I think they set up a pretty good arc for him. I think you're right. He might set them on the right track because currently he gave them basically false information. But maybe he makes up for it later. It would make perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an anime. It's not just a Pokemon anime. It's a full-on anime. So it would make sense for them to actually direct and lead into something later. Honestly looking forward to that for sure, for sure. So the next episode is about Oreo and a Pokeball maker or a Pokemon crafter, not named Kurt. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we're looking forward to that one. It looks pretty wild. I'm sure we're gonna be screaming and yelling here in the next half hour, talking to you guys all about it. Anything else for this episode?
Not the top of my head, really. I don't think really much else happened outside of our main
It
cast.
really wasn't. Okay, there's
Freeze
two
Charizard did
things.
knock over a bunch of fruit stands.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
clean that up.
in the midst of him doing his thing, Freed knocked over a bunch of vendors' fruit stands. He picked it all up and they actually offered him a job. He's like, "Sorry, bro, that ain't it." And also what you mentioned earlier, what Tenpen did was he asked Roy for his bag. First of all, guys, don't ever give a stranger your bag. That's just a
Especially
red
when
flag.
Freed is next to you talking to you, seem like, this guy's kind of fishy. I
That's
don't
kind of fishy.
trust this guy.
So what he did was he took the ancient monster ball and he pretended to finagle with it, and he actually put fungus in the bag. So there's a little fungus with the little Pokeball head, that he sent them off with, and eventually it got out the bag and left, and that's how they figured out, hey, we got bamboozled. But I mean, yeah, he coordinates his Pokemon really well. He's a decent trainer. I just hope to see him in a better light in the future. I hope they don't forgive about him, for like the next 45 to 50 episodes, and then next thing you know, oh, Pokemon Horizons is over, and we never see him again. That would suck.
Uh-huh.
But that's all of our thoughts on episode 28 of Pokemon Horizons. We will be back briefly with the very next episode. So until then, we hope you take care. See you later.
Bye.